The moment I have to beg for your effort is the moment I stop. Before, I used to think that asking for effort was normal. I thought, maybe people just don't realize when they're pulling away. So, I explained and I remind them, trying to communicate more clearly. Then it gets to a point when it stopped feeling like communication and start to feel like convincing. Convincing you to text back. Convincing you to show up. Convincing you to care the way you used to. And that's when it hit me so bad that effort isn't something you beg for. It's something someone gives when they truly wants you, naturally. And the moment I realized, I was the only one fighting for us. I had to choose between holding on to you or myself. It didn't happen in one day. You didn't suddenly become cold automatically. It's because the replies gets more invisible. Their calls get lesser and lesser every day. Even the excitement disappear. So I start to notice that I was the one who start every conversation. The one who always checking in and ask, "Hey, are you okay?" And every time I felt something was off, I told myself, maybe I'm overthinking too much. Or maybe he's too busy. Or am I expecting too much? But deep down, I know something is not right. You weren't fighting for us anymore. You were just responding. And there's a big difference between someone who wants you and someone who's just available. At first, I tried harder. I gave my attention and more understanding, even patience that's very expensive. Why is my sacrifice too much? It's because I told myself love requires effort, so I doubled mine. But the more I tried, the more I felt alone. Then I questioned myself, am I asking for too much? Or am I being dramatic? Why does it feel like I'm chasing someone who don't seem to care? And that's the part people don't talk about. When someone slowly reduces their effort, and it's badly affect your confidence. When you start accepting less, pretending that you're okay with things that hurt you. I'm not saying that you are weak, is that you're hoping maybe someday it will goes back to how it was. And that hope? It's a cycle you might not even know how to break free from. We do not had an argument or a dramatic ending. Just a quiet realization that I was tired. Not tired because of you, but I'm tired of feeling like I had to earn basic effort. And explaining what should have been obvious. Or even lowering my needs just to keep you comfortable. If someone wants you in their life, you don't have to convince them. Because if they values you, you won't feel confused about where you stand. So I cut off, not to prove a point, or play games. I stopped because I finally understood something important. Love shouldn't feel like a negotiation. And the moment I felt like I had to beg for it, I walk away. Walking away don't always means you stopped caring. Sometimes it means self-respect. Not that I don't love you. I realized love shouldn't feel one-sided or should be forced. It definitely shouldn't feel like begging. And you can't force someone to see your value. Because if they do care, they know what to do. If you've ever felt like you were the only one trying, this is your reminder. Never beg for attention. And if you are the one I'm talking about, do well to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Because the right person won't make you fight alone.